Welcome back to Business Focus here on TV3. My name is Alfred Kansina. We celebrate people who are creators, people who are inventors, people who are able to put something together that benefits society entirely. That's the mover segment here on Business Focus. We highlight entrepreneurs and what they're doing. Rex Ohene Ampofo is the founder of Skypyramids. Right. Good to have you, Rex.
Thank you very much.
Great. Now, what exactly is Skypyramids all about?
Okay, Skypyramids is a firm that I have started to get programmers involved. I mean, people who are in the world of technology to come together and create stuff. Because I am actually aware that there are guys who are out there doing a whole lot of things, but they don't like to come out. And it's like a programming DNA. They create stuff and they sit behind waiting for the program to be admired. And I think that shouldn't be the case. And in Ghana, we don't have that platform. We don't actually have that platform, and I'm trying to create it and bring the guys together so that they can do something.
But what could have contributed to that? You've created an app.
Yes.
And that's doing so well. That can change, something positively in society. And you sit and you don't want to bring it out. You are a developer yourself. What could have contributed to that?
Well, actually, I started, I did a program before. I don't know if you heard about it. That was the ECG tariff converter.
Right.
Yes. To convert, to convert the tariffs to, amount of money to the kilowatts that you use. And my most current app is the IQ Bay.
I see.
The IQ Bay basically is a learning app. And in the world of business, IQ Bay is actually a marketing app.
It's a marketing app.
Right. That it actually.
So how does it work?
It works like Who Wants to Be Rich. I don't know if you recall. You recall, yeah.
I do. Everybody wants to be rich. If you ask that question, I'm sure you get an answer.
Definitely. It works like Who Wants to Be Rich. Okay. That is how I programmed it. And your app is actually selecting one question out of 1,000 questions in my database. In the cloud. So when you start the app, you have to register, and you log in. Then you start answering the questions. It will ask you a question with a timer, then you answer. If it's correct, you get an award for it.
I see.
And I control the award in my database as well. And whoever is actually downloading right now and trying to log in, if you answer a question correct, you see something like EcoBank will serve you better, something Vodafone, MTN, something like that.
I'm asking what kind of awards you give to people.
Yeah, you can even get maybe 50% voucher to shop at ShopRite or something.
Oh, really? Like a real voucher to go and shop?
Of course. This is not a joke. But the business side of it is registration is actually not for free. Okay. Before you register, you pay. But because I'm launching it, I took those features of the app off so that people can just be familiar with it, answer a few questions, and know how the app works. Then later on, you see that if you start your app, it will tell you to update.
Okay.
I control such things from my server, and that is how my app is actually hooked up to the server. So as soon as you update, you try to register. It shoots an intent, programming language, Android, it shoots an intent, a USSD code that it would take 1 CD from your credit. That is how the app is supposed to work.
One Ghana pay.
So,
and this is what? IQ Bay.
This is IQ Bay. I coined.
As in I for
intellectual quotient.
Okay, so it's
that is how
IQ
Bay.
And then Bay BAY.
Right, on Play Store.
On Play Store.
Right. Okay, it's there right now, and as I was saying, it takes 1 CD from your account, and so it's supposed to be integrated into the network and the telcos.
Okay.
Like MTN, Vodafone. I was actually working on that, but the show must come on.
The show must come on.
Yes, so I don't have to finish that before I come to the show.
Absolutely. Great stuff, great stuff. And let me just say that Rex is not just the founder of Skypyramids. He's the IT manager for USAID West Africa
Trade
Hub.
Yeah,
I must say. So it's been doing quite well in that. But do you think that the Ghanaian society is ready for these? Because I hear a lot of young people creating and developing apps. You know, very interesting stuff.
The reason why I coded this app is I have a young cousin who is smart. I mean, they are now using the phones more than the adults. You know, you put it down, they pick it up, and they start playing with it. Yeah. So with this app, it's like answering questions, and the questions are standard. Who invented this? Who discovered penicillin? Alexander Fleming. You know, the scientists.
Everybody knows that.
You know, I put all the scientists together, and everything is in my database, and standard general knowledge questions. Right. That everybody should be aware. You have to be familiar about health issues, and if you know you are doing that, you are lacking that, maybe vitamin E. You get my point. You grab the gist. Yes, that's it.
So there's some personal benefits in having that app.
Yes, and you get to know after you
apart
answer
from the prizes you get. You get knowledge.
Right, you get knowledge, and once you answer a question, you can come back and check the right answer for that question. Okay. So everything is in the app. That is how everything is done. So practically it is marketing. It is giving knowledge to the students and the adults in general, because there are so many things that you have to. I was
asking about the Ghanaian society and how their reception is to this kind of innovation, because you're not the only one in this. A lot of young people are developing apps now. It seems to be what's going on in the moment. But how are they receiving it? How's the Ghanaian society receiving this?
This is a new app. I launched it 4 days ago.
Okay. Let's not focus specifically on your app. Right. Apps you've developed, apps that your colleagues have developed. Generally, how has the reception been?
It's been a bit slow. And most of them are going into communication apps, which, you know, WhatsApp is everywhere. Yeah, WhatsApp is taking over now, and you know, I'm trying to throw a competition to them, okay, so that they can try to look beyond what they see. So, because that I mean, you should get the foresight. In the scientific world, it's not about us. Our life is always about you. So I'm challenging them to come out with what they have, then they can put it together, and I mean, you know, Ghana, it's to the benefit of the country.
How rewarding is this for app developers? How rewarding is it for you?
Currently, we have not gotten anything personally from the app development. I just do it based on my cognitive power, and I create stuff that I feel will be beneficial to the society. But as in a form of reward, if that is what you mean, then I haven't gotten anything like that. I coded ECG tariff converter. I was lucky to have about 800 downloads on my previous app. And
that gained a lot of traction because you brought something in there, and people wanted to know how much kilowatts they were consuming and whether they were paying the right tariffs for that. Right. And just 800 downloads. What's the problem?
I don't know. You know, it's actually has to do with a bit of trust. That really
people don't trust the apps that Ghanaians are developing.
You know, well, with the ECG, you know, that at that moment the doom so was going on.
Absolutely.
So it was a good app that needed a review. That is it really giving us the kilowatt accurate information? Wow. Yes, because I had to look at the list that they brought out and deduce my own formula out of it and use it for the app. So it was good. It was good, and
but the response, the patronage from the public was not that much as you were expecting.
Yes. Let's see.
What could have been done differently? What do you think should be done for Ghanaians to begin to appreciate the apps that Ghanaians, young Ghanaians like you, are creating?
I think this is the first step. That is Skypyramids. That is my motive. You keep creating, they bring them out. I have my website, skypyramids.com, which I am actually building. We've putting some effects together. If you go there now, you can see that it says coming soon on the website. So that is my focus. It's just unstoppable means that I'm trying to drive the public interest into the Ghanaian, I mean intellectual guys. Yeah,
so is that app that helps people to check their kilowatts of electricity they're consuming? Is it still on?
It's still on. Everything is on Play Store.
Go on to Play Store.
Sure.
And what's the name of the app again?
That is ECG Tariff Converter.
ECG Tariff Converter. So you can get it free on Play Store.
It's
download
free.
It, key in and check how much kilowatts you are consuming.
Yes.
And get to find out if you're paying the right
exactly.
Price for it, or you're being charged more or less of that.
But now it's a learning app, so you should download that one as well and enjoy it. The IQ Bay.
IQ Bay.
Right.
IQ, as in the letters I and Q and BAY.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
IQ
Rex.
Bay. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you too.
the contribution that you're making
sure.
to solve national problems. Rex Ohene Ampofo is the founder of Skypyramids, and he creates apps.
Right.
That's what young people are up on.